Good afternoon. Ghost checking in. It's day 8, closeout time. This morning I had a brilliant idea to wake up, go back into town, and pick up some spear fishing equipment, which is basically a spear, a trident with a rubber band on it, and a snorkel kit, and one of those net waste basket, a net, a basket net that you strap around your waist, so whatever you catch, you get to put inside and swim along with it. Then I found a buoy that's used for the side of like smaller boats when they go to dock. So therefore, if they rub against the dock or on the boat, it won't cause any damage. Found that on the way. I use that as a life preserver and a floating device if I need to just kind of float the net alongside. Took a rope, tied everything to me, and it worked out really well. Where I'm at, I didn't get any fish. However, I'm learning where the fish kind of hibernate, so to speak. Coasted around the rocks. I swear to you, it was like I was in a 2,000-gallon saltwater fish tank, just floating about, looking at everything. It was so unbelievably peaceful. Best investment. I think I spent 60 euros on everything, and it'll pay off in the long run. Now, and then, so yeah, put it out to the universe, put out the guide. Hey, these are the things I'm looking for today. I found them. Then, because I've been definitely wanting to do the €1 house thing, right? Just to claim something on the island that is mine. I get back to camp, and Spiritual G is like, hey, the Italian guy has an offer for you. He's got 2 houses over by Trapezi or Trapezini or either way. It is very close to the coastline on the west side of Sicily. About a 40-minute walk, which isn't bad, so that's about 3 miles to the actual beach. And then the town, or rather the city, Palermo, where my last name originates out of, is very, very close by. So, if I find anybody else with my last name there, it could be a huge payoff, which is like, but the fact that he has a house that he's willing to give me. Guys, I've only been here 8 days. Where else in the world does this happen? Like, I keep a smile on my face, I keep a good mood going, I do what I can for people, I do my prayers in the morning, set it up to God, and every day something cool, something new is coming down. So, I don't know when I'll see him, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the afternoon, or later on today. Find out what the stipulations are about this house. I think he just wants me to ultimately maintain it. He's got a few other projects across this island, across Sicily, and it's just him. So I will definitely agree to that. Like, I don't care what condition the house is in, but it's something to call my own. Even though I never really want to say, yes, this is 100% mine if he shows up, because he gave it to me, so like or he's going to give it to me, so I don't know how to really respond to something like that. Like, just, this is the hospitality of this island. It's crazy. 8 days, guys, and all this is just falling into place. Every day is just better and better. Now, I am deciding to take a hike up the mountains to see what is up here, and the scenery, it definitely changes. It's coming underneath one of, I guess, the underpasses, or under one of the main bridges for the highway that runs around the island. So you're hearing some cars, but this is also maybe a little bit of a dumping ground. But I'm gonna go up that way and see what's up there? Just a nice walk in the afternoon. Weather's a little bit cooler, and it feels good. So, yeah, well, I guess we'll keep on walking. Alright, so we got some clippings, make excellent firewood, but where is it coming from? It is coming from, oh, sorry, I guess this road right here. You want to call this a road, chances are there's probably a house up there. Or I can go this way. No idea what to expect. 50-50 shot. I wish somebody was here to help me out here. And that's a steep road too. I want to get some sun. Alright, so that will go, the one to the right looks like it actually go above and over the highway. You know what? Well, I still have some daylight. We're going to check out this route here. Alright, so yeah, so I tried a little bit of spear fishing, or rather went swimming. The water was just warm enough to do so. The deeper I got, or further out to sea, the colder obviously, but the bigger the fish were getting. But I came into a problem, and the problem was I could not dive. Now, I've been swimming all my life, but no matter how hard I tried, I was just like a balloon just floating on the water. I guess maybe the salt content, maybe I'm just too light, but I do need a set of flippers and a set of weights so I can sink myself when I get out there to get to the bigger fish. But I do believe it's going to pan off really nicely. Okay, what do we got? Definitely a little bit of a mudslide that happened here. And this is the underpass of the highway. As you can hear, the cars going by. Sicily loves to dump their stuff all over the place. Well, I feel like I'm going to find something cool back here. Like, this is an awesome camping spot, now that I think about it. Well, okay, let me take that back. No camping in coverts. Meaning, if it's a runoff for water, then don't do it. Because when these storms kick in, like the ones I've seen in Afghanistan, there'll be a wall of water that just comes down with mud and rock, and you will not survive it. But this is strangely peaceful. And the condition of these pillars don't look good. There's some crazy stuff. Power station coming up, maybe? I don't know. Is someone living here? Let's see. But, yeah, so it was so peaceful, just floating around. Yeah. And somebody welded it open. Or rather welded it, torched it open, and then torched holes in it to chain it up. Some stairs. Emergency shut off. Alright, they did some maintaining here. I just don't know for what exactly. I mean, obviously it's a power station, but it's pretty shoddy security. Alright. Feel like something magical is going to be up this road. It's definitely a little bit cooler. This is the first inland hike I'm doing. That's thorns. Why, God? Why did you put thorns on bushes? It's like some water wells. There's no telling how old some of this stuff is. Sicily is just one of those islands that are going to be constantly occupied for the last couple thousands of years. Apparently you had, the Greeks come in, and then the Romans, and then Egyptians way before that, and then Ethiopians, and like, it was a place to be conquered. I kind of understand why, though. The place is just so beautiful. Alright, these twigs are snapped. They're relatively fresh. So who is walking back here and for what reasons? It looks like nobody should ever be walking back here. That's snapped. See, in the States, I'd be a little more careful about walking up on somebody's encampment in the woods. And I've done that before. Also got to clear them out. There was a time. Oh, these thorns. Yeah. I did spend some time, unfortunately, in prison in Colorado penitentiary system. And 2 years for drug distribution. Fun drugs like Molly and Xanax. Well, to come down off the Molly. And anabolics. And the party scene. Well, I got a huge story behind that, but I'm saving that for another day. And that was back in 2016, 2017. There might have been a wanted photo put out by Homeland Security at one point, because I dipped out to Mexico before they could arrest me. But they got me in Cabo San Lucas, and I was deported back. That's the short story. Anyway, spent time in prison, and I was given a job, or got to a good reputation. I was given a job to get outside the walls and pick up trash. So yes, I was one of those guys on the side of the road with a stick. So I was actually probably pretty familiar with the spearfishing at the moment. Feels really natural. For spearing trash alongside the highways of Denver, Colorado. Yeah. At some point I'll look up my penitentiary ID and post it up with a picture. Just blot out my name and number for that matter. And yeah, we did all kinds of cleaning up for random things, and some were the homeless encampments in Denver. And I was never a fan of the type of method of intravenous installation of drugs. But in Denver, like, there are syringes just littered everywhere, and especially in the homeless camps, they're just everywhere, So when people are doing that for as long as they are, and that's their main drive day in and day out, yeah, you end up being very, very careful of walking into those encampments. And the first time we did a camp cleanup, it was like a week prior, working with CDOT, which was the Colorado Department of Transportation, because they ultimately oversee the cleaning up of the stuff. We were just the hired slaves to come in and do the dirty work. Uh, they found a guy dead inside a pit. This is a sad story. Inside a pit, a garbage pit for the homeless encampment, where they also used it as a bathroom. So when the guy died, they threw his body in there, just like trash, and they kept using it as a side of the bathroom. How horrible is that, guys? How fucking horrible. Sorry, how horrible is that? So here, I don't think I'll ever come across a scenario like that. Everything just feels open and free, and everybody's just doing their own thing. Everybody's just doing their own thing. Alright, I gotta try to get around a couple. No, well, hold on. Let me see if I can get through this without dropping the phone. And any thorns? No. Alright. There I go over. I try to step on it. I definitely don't weigh as much as I used to. I think the most I ever got up to was 220 pounds. Now, about 170, 75. On a good day. Depends how much pasta I'm eating lately. Oh, yeah. I get back to the encampment, and there's this big bowl of pasta, or Tupperware of pasta. The shell type with mixed in vegetables and some type of fish. It just shows up. Food, cooked food, just keeps showing up in my lap. And it's only happening behind this rock. Alright, so this is the pathway that we're looking at right now. A lot of thorns. Got my shorts on. Well, it definitely looks like there was a road there, and there is a gate. It looks like it hasn't been opened in a very long time. Okay. And we do have power cables running up this way. And up there, we have built-in, those must have been bases for towers as well, for it to carry electricity lines at one point. But there's probably going to be something really unique hiding up here. Alright. Do not collapse on me, please. Is this a rock? Or has it been poured? I should find some dinosaur footprints. Which, upstate New York in the Catskills, there is a river that has a bedrock. People go, I think obviously to the river in the summertime to go swimming, and they will, when I went there, there's a bedrock just like this, and there were still dinosaur footprints that were embedded into the rock. And they go on for a couple hundred feet. I thought that was a really cool thing. Okay, so now we are at an passable thing. This is what I'm facing with this gate. Now, I say impassable is I mean overgrown. But we do have a tiny house or shack or something rather. Ow. Damn thorns. Oh. Okay. I don't know if it's leakable, but this is for homeless capabilities. This could be fixed up pretty nicely. Well, actually, no, there's a bunch of cracks in the walls. This could actually come down at some point. Alright, guys, I'm going to stop here, as this is going to be a lot more tricky to get through. And, yeah. If I find anything cool, I'll let you know. This is a Ghost signing out. Ciao, ciao.